Barcelona signed Lionel Messi on a new deal. Are Liverpool actually in for Malen? James Pearce gives us a Tielemans update. Varane going to Manchester United. Donnarumma has finally arrived in Paris Saint-Germain. That was the crappiest French accent I've ever heard in my life. All that and more on today's Redmond Roundup. Right, hello there everyone, welcome back to James Redmond TV and welcome to another Redmond Roundup, the show where we give you all your latest updates and news. Wait there, I said it wrong. All your latest news and updates on LFC and football related topics. People, smash a like only if you enjoy the video and subscribe if you're not already, but we have got too much to get into to be rambling, so I suggest we get into today's Redmond Roundup. Lionel Messi signs a new 5-year deal with Barcelona, and no, that was not my balls dropping, that was just my brain not being able to process what I've just read. Lionel Messi will be staying at Barcelona till he is 39 years of age. He's gonna have grey hairs if he hasn't already, because we know Barcelona have been in a predicament financially. So you may be wondering, James, how is this happening when they're supposed to be in about £2 billion debt? Well, this is how. Messi will sign a new contract at the end of the month. He will take a salary cut of over 50%. To put into context how much money he's missing out on when you lower Messi's contract by 50%, €250,000 per week, €1 million per month, €12 million per year, and €60 million of his whole previous contract. If we ever question Messi's loyalty, we certainly can't question it now, because that right there is different level, mate. And he's still going to be boss when he's 39, so this is a great... Well, it was actually the only thing Barcelona could do. He's a big driver for all their shirt sales. He's a massive asset to the club. He's the biggest asset you can have in world football, and I don't think many people can deny that. So I think this is brilliant for Barcelona. There's been a few things about La Liga possibly helping out with this, but that's what they were always going to do. They need Messi to bring the eyes to La Liga. Ronaldo's gone now. Staying on Barcelona, they want to swap Antoine Griezmann for Atletico Madrid's Saul, according to Fabrizio Romano, yet again. Some big news for Barcelona coming from a man like Fabrizio, and this relates to Liverpool hugely. Why? Because we've been linked with Saul ourselves. Now, these talks are strong and there's actually a bit of substance to them. And let's just look at it from a logistical point of view. When you think about Barcelona, they still need to sell Griezmann. Just because they've got Messi, on 50% less, that only sorts out a very little portion of the problem. They still need to let go of Griezmann, who's on, I think, $500,000 a week or something crazy like that. So when you think of a swap deal, they'd be getting Saul, who, again, I don't really know what he brings to the midfield, but they want a Genie Wijnaldum. Atletico Madrid have just got Rodrigo de Paul. If they got Saul, that'd strengthen their midfield. They'd also let go of a big player who's on huge wages, and you're killing two birds with one stone. I'm giving this one a 7 out of 10 on possibility, because if you think about Griezmann's point of view as well, how amazing would it be to see Griezmann back at Atletico Madrid with Luis Suarez and João Felix? And I just want to know, what do you make of this, Reds? Because Liverpool will only stay in touch, basically, with Saul if this deal falls through. So we've got a Malen update. So with Romano and James Pearce confirming over recent days that Liverpool's interest in Malen is concrete, now news breaks that he's pretty much set to join Dortmund. Personal terms are agreed, and there is a fee set to be agreed between both the player and the club. And it does kind of not surprise me that Liverpool have left it so late again. But is this just going to end up being, we miss out on Zaha, we miss out on Malen, and then we just stick with Bobby Firmino and Divock Origi? Because if it's the latter, that's not what I think Liverpool should be doing. And with him basically being next to confirmed to joining Dortmund, this is a bit of a worrying one in terms of Liverpool's transfer window hopes. So James Pearce has an update on Youri Tielemans from Leicester, basically coming out and saying, I would be amazed if Liverpool was to sign him. So we wanted Malen, we wanted Zaha, we wanted Tielemans, we want Sanchez, we want Saul, and it turns out all of them links as of today have just been kind of shut off. And this Youri Tielemans update, and with James Pearce, I'd be very amazed if Liverpool were to sign Youri Tielemans. When you're talking about the money, which is going to be around £60 million, That's not even a bad deal for Tielemans. I like Tielemans as a player. 60 million, that's just the money you've sometimes got to splash nowadays. But do FSG like the sound of that? No, of course they don't. In terms of Tielemans joining, I'm going to give it a 1 out of 10. It's not happening, people. I do apologise. Daniel Sturridge joins a La Liga club. Finally, Armandi Sturridge, the boy who has been out of football or professional football for 2 years straight, is now set to join Mallorca, who have just been promoted from the second division in Spain to La Liga. Now, this is massive. He hasn't officially joined, though. Here's the thing. He's on trial, so he's no Zlatan Ibrahimovic, who obviously doesn't do them, but I'm made up for Daniel Sturridge. Get your foot back into the door. No deal is being agreed. Mallorca still need to see if Daniel Sturridge is up with the races, and if so, then maybe they'll get this deal done. Again, he's an older player as well, but I am sure if he signs for this club and he gets the regular game time, this could be a good move for both parties. So now with a little bit of Manchester United news, Raphael Varane position is the same. So obviously we all know Manchester United have been linked with Raphael Varane over recent weeks. They've made contact with the player, but the reason why it hasn't really progressed is because Raphael Varane is on holiday, and that's been the case pretty much since France got knocked out of the Euros. That position is still the same. Fabrizio Romano has said there's been no advanced let's say stages when it comes to this transfer. They have made contact with Real Madrid. They are interested in Varane, but Real Madrid still need to talk to Varane about what they're going to do. So realistically, the ball is in Varane's court. Sticking with Manchester United as well, they reportedly want around £30 million for Jesse Lingard from West Ham. West Ham have said that's too much though. They've said we'll look maybe for around 20 to 25, but anything more than that, you're pushing your luck, son. But let's just even say what Jesse Lingard was doing at Man United before he went out on loan at West Ham, which was mostly sitting on the bench. So for all parties, I think this would be a good move, but it's in a bit of a rocky situation at the moment. Do you think he should stay at Man United or go to West Ham? So Arsenal lose 2-1 to Hibernian. Arsenal will 100% keep Emile Smith-Rowe. Now, this shuts down the reports of Aston Villa a couple of weeks ago. Obviously, they made 2 formal bids, according to reports, which was, I believe, 20 million and then 25 million. Both were obviously turned down. It's one of them, isn't it? I still think Arsenal need a new number 10, absolutely. But I don't know if him getting the number 10 means he's now going to play down the middle. Because from my knowledge, and I might be wrong, so correct me in the comments down below, but Smith-Rowe plays on the left fairly often, and I do think it's good that they're thinking about keeping Smith-Rowe, but I don't think that should be the main priority, and you should still go out there and try and get a creative midfielder. And then we move into the done deals. Before we end today's Redmond roundup, Donnarumma has officially arrived in Paris and releases a statement to Milan fans, which I'll put on the screen because I'm not going to bore you by reading it.
Oh, Gigio! Campione, Gigio!
Rui Patricio has joined Roma, which is confirmed. Roma are also interested in adding Alex Telles to their squad from Manchester United, with the fact that Spinazzola is set to miss out for quite a few months. And then Felipe Anderson re-signs for Lazio for free, but West Ham will receive 50% of any future deal that involves Felipe Anderson, someone who came to the Premier League. I never thought he was going to do like a Dimitri Payet, but I thought Felipe Anderson was going to do a lot more than what he ended up doing. He went back out on loan to the Italian League last year, done sounds, obviously enjoyed it because now he's going back there on a permanent basis. So you can really well and truly say that was a flop. So people, that has been today's Redmond Roundup. If you did enjoy, then be sure to smash a like. I'm always open to new ways to making the show better, so please get your suggestions in the comments down below. But anyway people, thank you very much for watching this video if you did enjoy, and only if you enjoyed, then smash a like and subscribe. And anyway, I will see you all next time. Peace out.